Okay, hi children. Welcome to this week's lesson. Okay, last week we talked about seasons around the world. Okay, for example, in Canada, they are having winter from December to February. And during winter, it is cold. In Australia, they are having summer from December until February. Okay, same months, December until February, but Australia is having summer, it's hot, while Canada is having winter, it's cold. And Thailand, they have rainy seasons, cool season, and hot season, just like in Malaysia. Okay, now we have this board game. Okay, this is on page 40 in your textbook, page 40. Okay, you can play with your siblings, okay, with tokens and dice. Okay, you can start here, then you throw the dice and then you move the tokens. So see who gets to the finishing line first. So if you have to answer the question, let's say you stop at the first box, the first bubble here. So you have to answer how many days are there in a week, and you have to say that. So you can answer there are 7 days in a week. Then you have to say the days, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, if you land on the second bubble, it's January. What's the weather like in Australia? Okay, we learned just now that in January, Australia, they are having summer. So it's hot. Okay, it's hot. Bubble number 3, what season is this? Okay, you can see the trees, there are no more leaves there. The leaves have fallen off the tree, so this is autumn. Right, this is autumn, or they call it fall, right? Where the leaves fall from the trees. Bubble number 4, which month is before April? Okay, so this is March, right? March is before April. Okay, bubble number 5, what are these? These are shorts, right? These are shorts. Okay, if you land on bubble 6, what's the weather like in the spring? Spring is not as cold as winter, but it is still cool. Okay, it's about maybe 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. It's cool, and the flowers are blooming everywhere. Okay, it's beautiful, it's calm. If you land on bubble 7, you have to go back to bubble 5, and then you have to answer again. These are shorts. Okay, bubble 8, it's the cool season in Thailand. What are you wearing? So if it's cool, you can wear long sleeves, right? You can wear long pants, long sleeves, right? Cool season. You can also wear a sweater. Bubble 9, it's February. What's the weather like in Canada? Okay, we learned that in February they are having winter. Okay, they are having winter, so it's very cold. Bubble 10, what can you do in the winter? So in the winter you can go skiing. You can also make a snowman. Bubble 11, what are these? These are boots, right? When's your birthday? So if your birthday is in June, then you say it's in June. If it's in November, then you say it is in November. Bubble 13, you have to go back to bubble 11 and you answer again. The last one, how many months are there in a year? There are 12 months. Say them, so we have to say them from January, February, March, right until December. And if you land on the last bubble, that means you win the game. So this is a board game you can play with your siblings. Okay, now we will move on to today's story, the snow globe. Okay, let's listen to the story together.
Module 4, Storytime. The Snow Globe.
It's Saturday morning. It's hot and sunny. Mandy and Mike are playing on the beach. Jane is windsurfing. Jim is swimming.
What's your favourite season, Mike?
Summer, of course.
What's that?
Jim finds a snow globe. He shows it to Mandy and Mike.
It's very pretty.
What have you got there? Let me see.
Jane wants to see the snow globe too, but... The children aren't on the beach now. It isn't sunny. It's snowing and it's cold.
Where are we?
We're in the snow globe.
The children are playing in the snow. They're making a snowman.
This is fun.
I love the winter. It's my favorite season.
Jane is skiing.
Be careful, Jane.
Jane, are you okay?
Yes. Where am I?
On the beach, silly. Where do you think?
Okay, do you like the story? So the value is each season has got its own beauty. Okay, now there are some questions I want you to answer. Okay, here are the questions. Okay, so later we'll watch the video again. So you write these questions on a piece of paper or in your book. Then you answer the question. Okay, number 1, where are the children? Right, where are the children? This is referring to picture number 1. Okay. Number 2, what season is it and why? This is also referring to picture number 1. Number 3, what does Jim find? Okay, what does Jim find? This is picture number 1. Number 4, what does it do to the children? Okay, what does it do to the children? The item that Jim finds, what does it do to the children? Number 5, what's the new season? Okay, they go to another place, and what's the new season over there? And number 6, talking about the last picture, do the children really travel to another place? And if yes, why? And if no, why do you say that? Okay, so you have to answer these 6 questions based on the story. Okay, let's look at the story one more time.
Module 4. Storytime. The Snow Globe.
It's Saturday morning. It's hot and sunny. Mandy and Mike are playing on the beach. Jane is windsurfing. Jim is swimming.
What's your favourite season, Mike?
Summer, of course.
What's that?
Jim finds a snow globe. He shows it to Mandy and Mike.
It's very pretty.
What have you got there? Let me see.
Jane wants to see the snow globe too, but... The children aren't on the beach now. It isn't sunny. It's snowing and it's cold.
Where are we?
We're in the snow globe.
The children are playing in the snow. They're making a snowman.
This is fun.
I love the winter. It's my favorite season.
Jane is skiing.
Be careful, Jane.
Jane, are you okay?
Yes. Where am I?
On the beach, silly. Where do you think?
Okay, so remember to answer these 6 questions in your book. Okay, you can also watch other videos here. Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.